A long search is over because one of the best is just around the corner. From east to west, experience the best. Come and let's visit Central Luzon.
I woke up to my own adventure book, having no idea what was up next. Each page was different. Every chapter, a new surprise. All I could do was go along for the ride. Trust my gut and let the story unfold. Because here, the best travel plan is to make no plans and just let life happen.
Hello! Kumusta? Magandang umaga sa inyong mga binibini at ginoo. Or we should say, good morning, tourist!
Good morning po.
How are you today? I hope you are good and fine because today is a great day. First, to know if you are complete, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 35. We are all complete. In behalf of MRP Travel Tours, we would like to welcome you in the Philippines. My name is Phoebe Regalado, or you can call me Phobe, and I am one of your tour guide for today. And I would like you to meet our good tour guides.
I am Rigo Lagoy.
Hi tourists! My name is Marjorie Sarna, or you can call me Marge, and I am also your tour guide for today.
And we are gonna tour you
In one of the regions in the Philippines, the Region 3, Central Luzon.
and with us, a very friendly coach, Captain Larry Reyes. Please say hi to Captain Larry Reyes.
Hello!
Great! And we will be your companion for the rest of the day. You can always approach us if you need anything.
For today's tour, we are going to visit the 7 provinces of Central Luzon, and we gonna assure you that you will enjoy your full trip for today.
Also, as we are now in the new normal travel, please follow the reminders of the Department of Tourism. First, observe social distancing. Second, always wear your face mask. And last, make sure to bring your alcohol to sanitize your hands. And always remember, do not leave your things unattended like your wallets, cell phones, and more, and most importantly, please bring your vaccination cards with you.
Okay, tourists, are you ready? I think you are set and you are ready. Before we arrive to our first destination, let us tell you something about Central Luzon.
Region 3 is also known as the Central Luzon region. As the name implies, it is located centrally in the large islands of Luzon. It is the largest contiguous flat land area in the Philippines with a total land area of more than 22,015 square kilometer.
Central Luzon is the largest plain and rice producing region in the Philippines. Dubbed as the rice granary of the Philippines, the Constitution of the Philippines Independence was written in Malolos, Bulacan, and the biggest international airport is being planned in Clark, Pampanga. Its regional capital is San Fernando City, Pampanga.
Central Luzon has a population of 12,422,172 as of 2020. The region is composed of 7 provinces, namely Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales, and 14 cities, namely Balang City, Malala City, Maykawayan City, San Jose del Monte City, Cabanatuan City, Gapan City, Muñoz City, Palayan City, Angeles City, Mabanancat City, San Fernando City, Tarlac City, Olongapo City, and San Jose City. So here are the major cultural groups in Central Luzon.
Some people believe that Aita, and Ate is derived from the Malay word Bitam, meaning black, or its cognate in Philippines languages, Itom or Itim. In reality, Ita means people. The Aitas are people with a dark complexion, short with average height 1.35 to 1.5 meters, small frame, kinky-haired, snub-nosed, and with a black eyes. The Aita population today consists of some 30 different ethno-linguistic groups. Many Aita adopted the language of the lowlanders with whom they came in contact.
Kapampangan is one of the largest ethnic groups of the country, occupying the plains and marshes of the Pampanga River in central Luzon. The people are known for their culinary talents and extravagance. Deeply mainstream Kapampangans are entrepreneurs. Agriculture is based on intensive wheat rice cultivation, being the rice bowl of the central Luzon. Wood crop is highly developed in Bitis, and other areas are known for the pastries and preserved meats such as tocino and longanisa.
Tagalog is considered the largest Philippine ethnic groups concentrated along Metro Manila, Rizal, Laguna, Cavite, Batangas, Bulacan, and Nueva Ecija. Filipinos' national language revolves around Tagalog, which makes it well understood and spoken in different parts of the Philippines. Being in the urban areas and the national capital, where government agencies and private institutions with national coverage hold office, the Tagalogs are immediate beneficiaries of basic service, hence the development of Tagalog as the national language.
Dialects spoken in Central Luzon: Tagalog, English, Kapampangan, Ilocano, Sambal, and Spanish. Okay, tourists, we are now arrived to our first destination, the Aurora Province. Aurora is a province blessed with abundance of tourist attractions. Its capital city is Baler. Aurora Province has its share of historical sites such as the home and rest house of former Philippine President Manuel L. Quezon. The province also has a beautiful Catholic church and several historical markers. One of its tourist attractions is Baler Catholic Church. This historical church was originally built in 1611 and is more commonly known as the major site of the Siege of Baler, which happened from 1898 to 1889. During the 1896 Philippine Revolution, Filipino rebels joined American forces against Spanish rulers. Back then, the town of Baler was stationed by Spanish military forces headed by Captain Enrique de las Morinas y Fosse. He led to the strengthen and fortify the church compound in Baler's town against any possible attack. At the time, the church was the only stone building in town. Okay, tourists, let's go back to the bus because we are now headed to our second destination here in Aurora Province, the Bulawan Falls. So, in 2 hours and 8 minutes, we are gonna arrive to our second destination. So, sit back and relax.
2 hours later.
Okay, tourists, we have arrived to our second destination here in Bulawan Falls. Bulawan Falls is located in Aurora, Quezon, Philippines, awarded as the cleanest inland body of water in regional category. Bulawan Falls rises 100 meters from the ground, standing majestically of the wilderness of Barangay Paleg. Okay, tourists, let's go back to to our bus again because we are now headed to our third tourist destination here in Aurora Province, the Dima-Dimalangat Islet. So in 3 hours and 10 minutes, we are gonna arrive at our third destination. So sit back and relax.
3 hours later.
Okay, tourists, we have now arrived to our third destination here in Dima-Dimalangat Islet. Dima-Dimalangat Islet is a small island just a few meters away from the reef shore of Barangay Cemento and serve as the point identifying and southernmost tip of Baler Bay. During low tide, this islet became a peninsula where one could walk and wade from the reef shore to this natural rock formation. So here are some Aurora's food and products, delicacies, and pasalubong, which are Baler Suman, Baler Longanisa, Nanay Pasing Spread, and Pakumbu or Bukhayo. Aside from the awesome photos and great memories of our trips, we want to bring home something from our travels. Whatever is a part of our collection or just something we could give as a gift to our loved ones. So you can visit and discover Baler Souvenir Store located at Quezon Street and Barangay Suklayan. They have quality shirts and souvenirs.
Feel the earth begin to move, hear the thunder roar. I've been ready for the dark to bring me home. If we just let go of what we know, feel the freedom burn in my heart. Come carry me away. Now heaven can wait. Wait up, nothing can stop the fire and the rain and the crashing waves. Letting go of what we know. Feel the freedom. Heaven can wait. Wait the rain and the crashing waves. Crashing waves. Live it up. Oh, live it up, live it up, live it up, live it up.
Okay, tourists, I hope you have enjoyed and have fun here in Aurora Province. Okay, tourists, we are now going to our second province destination here in Central Luzon, the Bataan Province. Hello, tourists! We are now arrived in our second province destination here in Bataan Province. Bataan is a province on the Philippine island of Luzon, Region 3. Its capital is Balanga City. Bataan Province is known for its historical places and has a great role in world history. Among the most famous ones are the Death March, Siege of Bataan, and the Fall of Bataan. While the province is rich in history, also, it is a perfect destination for anyone who wants to escape the hustle and bustle of the city life. So first, I would like you to tour here in Las Casas Filipinas de Alcazar. It is nestled by the shores of Bagak. Bataan is Las Casas Filipinas de Alcazar, an open-air museum and heritage park that celebrates the country's Hispanic Filipino history. It features 22 colonial mansions dating back to the 17th century. Okay, tourists, let's go back to the bus because we are now headed to our second tourist destination here in Bataan Province, the Shrine of Valor. So in 45 minutes, we are gonna arrive to our second destination. So sit back. Okay, tourists, we have arrived in our second destination here in Shrine of Valor. The Shrine of Valor, or the Mount Samat National Shrine or Shrine of Valor, is a historical shrine located near at Mount Samat in town of Pilar, province of Bataan, Philippines. Philippines. The Memorial Shrine Complex was built to honor and remember the gallantry of Filipino and American soldiers who fought during World War II. Okay, tourists, let's go back to the bus again because we are now headed to our third tourist destination here in Bataan Province, the Philippine-Japanese Friendship Tower. So in 39 minutes, we are gonna arrive to our third destination. So sit back and relax. Okay, tourists, we have arrived to our third destination here in Philippine-Japanese Friendship Tower. So the Friendship Tower is a structure that consists of 3 pillars joined by rings. It is the height of 27 meters and 89 feet. The structure also hosts a hangfest. The tower is dedicated to the post-World War II Japan-Philippines, completed in 1975. Okay, tourists, let's go back to our bus again because we are now headed to our fourth and final tourist destination here in Bataan Province, the Mount Malisimbo. So in 6 hours and 16 minutes, we are gonna arrive at our fourth and last destination here in Bataan Province. So sit back and relax. Okay, tourists, we have arrived at our fourth and last destination here in Mount Malisimbo. So Mount Malisimbo dominates the background of Puerto Galera Shore if you are in the Talipanan or White Beach. Like most of the mountains of Mindoro, it is the heaven of fauna and flora. Wild boar, deer, and rare species of birds are said to inhabit its mountain. In addition, Bataan has also best known for its foods and foods pasalubong. Products like tinapa pasalubong, cashew butter, ubi de leche halaya, cashew prawns, and Montes buko pie. And if you are seeking for pasalubong centers, you can visit the ating Pasalubong Center located at National Road, Parang-Parang, Orani, Bataan. It showcases the Bataan's pride, products from food, clothing, to souvenirs, and others.
Hello tourists, we are now proceed to our next destination, which is the province of officially the province of Bulacan. Is a province in the Philippines located in the central Luzon region. Its capital is the city of Malolos. Bulacan was established on August 15, 1578 and part of the Metro Luzon Urban Beltway Sope region. The province's name is derived from the Tagalog word bulak, meaning cotton, which was its former principal product. Bulacan food is popular with its specialty in a variety of rice cakes for desserts or locally called panghimagas, kutsinta, sapin-sapin, suman, kasaba cake, halaya obe, and pastillas de leche, the famed delicacy from San Miguel, Bulacan. Here are the popular destinations of Bulacan. Biak na Bato Cave is a protected area of the Philippines located almost entirely within Barangay Biak na Bato in San Miguel, Bulacan, from where it derives its name. The park also extends to the nearby municipalities of San Ildefonso and Doña Remedios Trinidad, covering 2,117 hectares. Next is Old Train Station. The station, then known as the Estación de Giginto, was inaugurated in 1891. The station is notable historical landmark in the municipality. Upon the sites, the Katipuneros ambushed a train from the Gupan, killing 6 friars, including the parish priest of Gigin. Next is Baraswain Church, initially founded by the Augustinian missionaries and built for the Roman Catholic masses in Malolos, Bulacan during the mid-1500s to early 1600s. It was well known for its intricate architecture and adornments. However, it was burned down at the height of the Philippine Revolution in the 1800s. Next is Aguinaldo Cave. This is a long narrow cave which contains different secret chambers. According to the history, the enemy has to literally crawl through the low portal and would run smack against the waiting defenses of Aguinaldo's men. Today, tourists can enjoy the cool and fresh water flowing this historical cave. Next up is Philippine Arena. It's a multi-purpose indoor arena that can host large-scale events such as national sports and concert performances. The arena has already become a landmark in the Philippines and famous in Korea. Lastly, their famous souvenir shop. Souvenir Island, General Merchandise, Triple J's Souvenir Shop, Tabura Street Vendors, La Fuente Souvenir Shop, Gima Gifts and Souvenir Shop, Kultura Filipino, Feng Shui Store Lucky Charms and Blessed Decor, La Monca, Loca, and Divisoria. Next up is Nueva Ecija.
I'm living here and now, see things I've never seen. Don't take life for granted, be open, wild and free. I'm dancing every day, memories will be made. I've done what I wanted, I did it my own way.
Officially, the province of Nueva Ecija is a landlocked province in the Philippines located in the central Luzon region. Its capital is the city of Palayan, while Cabanatuan City, its former capital, is the largest LGU. Nueva Ecija was created as a military commandancia in 1777 by the Governor General Narciso Claveria, with the capital Baler, present-day capital of Aurora Province. It was formerly part of the province of Pampanga. So for their popular destinations, these are Nueva Ecija, Dalton Pass. Dalton Pass, also called Balete Pass, is a zigzag road and mountain pass that join the provinces of Nueva Ecija and Nueva Vizcaya in central Luzon island of the Philippines. It is a part of the Cagayan Valley Road segment of Pan-Philippine Highway, Maharlika Highway, Minalungaw National Park, a heaven of untouched natural beauty. The park covers an area of 2,018 hectares centered along the Transkil and majestic Pinyan-Randak River bordered on both sides by the up to 16-meter high limestone walls in the foothills of the Sierra Madre mountain range. Next is Nagsasa Cove. Nagsasa Cove is endowed with the same features as Anawangin, a beach of ash that absorbs here faster than the usual sand. A blanket of aguho trees, a type of casuaranat tree often mistaken for pine trees. The azure sea teeming with the life and color and gently sloping hills framing the view. Next is Pantabangan Dam. It's an earth-filled embankment dam on the Pampanga River located in Nueva Ecija province of the Philippines. The multi-purpose dam provides water for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation, while Pantabangan Lake's reservoir affords flood control. Fort Ramon Magsaysay, also known as Fort Magsaysay Military Reservation or FMMR. And Fort Mag is the largest military reservation in the Philippines and is a key training area of the Philippine Armed Forces. Fort Ramon Magsaysay straddles the provinces of Nueva Ecija and Aurora, encompassing Palayan. Nueva Ecija has a lot more to offer in terms of historical destinations, ecotourism destinations, farm tourism destinations, and of course, delicacies. For the reason listed below are the top delicacies of Nueva Ecija you must try when you travel to the Philippines. Tilapia, ice cream, batute and garlic longganisa, buko lumpia, Ponos ice cream, Ayeng's homemade pastillas, and Milka Cream's dairy products, big products by Edna Cakeland. Lastly, their souvenirs shop. If you are looking for some souvenirs at the lowest price available, heads on some famous souvenir shop in Nueva Ecija. Pink, Purple, and Souvenir Shop, Juanita's Gift Shop, Susan's Boutique Gift Shop, and Joey's Gift Shop. Thank you.
And now, tourists, we are going to travel the 5th province of Central Luzon, the Pampanga. And do you know? That Pampanga was founded by the Spanish conquistador Martin de Goiti in 1571. Capital city of Pampanga is San Fernando City. Kapampangans are well known for their passion for food. The name was derived from the native Kapampangan words Pangpang Ilog, meaning riverside, where the early Malayan settlements were concentrated along the Rio Grande de la Pampanga. Pampanga holds the title of being the culinary capital of the Philippines as they offer some of the best Filipino dishes. Some popular Kapampangan dishes that have won over the Filipino palate across the country includes its famous sisig, morcon, menudo, caldereta, estofado, embutido, asado, lengua, lechon, chicharon, afritada, bringhi or paella, tabang talangka or crab meat, the tocino or pindang and their native version of the longanisa. And now, tourists, we are going to the first attraction of Pampanga, the Angeles Holy Rosary Parish Church. This church is also known as Santo Rosario Church, today fondly called by local as Pisambang Maragul or Big Church. Stands in the epicenter of the old Culiat town, now Angeles City, Philippines. The National Commission has recently recognized the Church for Culture and the Arts as a National Historic Site. And do you know, tourists, that this church was constructed from 1877 to 1896 by the Polo y Servicio Labor System, defined as the forced and unpaid labor of the Filipino native people for 40 days per year to all males from 16 to 65 years old by the Spanish colonial government. For the second attraction of the province of Pampanga, the Mount Arayat National Park. The Mount Arayat National Park was established in 1933. It is potentially active stratovolcano located in the province of Pampanga in the islands of Luzon, Philippines, rising to a height of 1,026 meters or 3,366 feet. The volcano has a bridge crater on its northwest side with a smaller andesite dome in the collapsed amphitheater. There are no historical records of eruption in Arayat, and the only dated rocks are 530 and 650,000 years old basalts predating the collapse and formation of the lava dome. An analysis report indicates that the volcano erupted over the last 2,000 years, but it is believed to refer that the volcanic activity of the volcano. Mount Arayat is the home of Mariang Sinukuan, a beautiful fairy who is said to be the sister of Mariang Makiling of Laguna Province. She is a mystical character who's always been a part of the colorful history of the town of Arayat, Pampanga. And now, tourists, the third attraction is the Mount Pinatubo Crater Lake. Lake Pinatubo is the summit crater lake of Mount Pinatubo formed after its climatic eruption on June 15, 1991. The lake is located in Botolan, Zambales, near the boundaries of Pampanga and Tarlac provinces in the Philippines. It is about 90 km northwest of the capital city of Manila. Fourth attraction in the Pampanga is the Clark Museum. On the edge of the former American Parade grounds, this well-presented museum details the history of Clark from 1901 up to its development of the Free Port Zone. It includes some tremendous military memorabilia, photos, displays of Mount Pinatubo's dramatic eruption, and info on the indigenous Aita. The next is the Nayong Pilipino. It is the government-initiated theme park featuring replicas of notable natural wonders and heritage houses in the country. Nayong Pilipino directly is translated to Philippine Village, which is essentially what the park is about. So now, tourists, these are the best pasalubong items from Pampanga. Kakanin from Susie's Cuisine, Buko Pandan, and Siomai from Nathaniel's Bake Shop. Little Maria's Yema and Tarts, Turones de Casoy by Ocampo Lansang Delicacies. Hello again, tourists! I am here again to show you the province of Tarlac. is a Hispanized derivation from a Talahib word called in Ilocano word Malatarlac. Tarlac was originally a part of the provinces of Pampanga and Pangasinan. It was the last Central Luzon province to be organized under the Spanish administration in 1874. During the Philippine Revolution of 1896, Tarlac was one of the first 8 provinces to rise in arms against Spain. It became the new seat of the First Philippine Republic in March 1899 when Emilio Aguinaldo abandoned the former capital, Malolos, Bulacan. This lasted only for a month as the seat was moved to Nueva Ecija in Aguinaldo's attempt to elude the pursuing Americans. So now, tourists, I will going to show you the first tourist attraction in Tarlac City. the Capas National Shrine. Located in Barangay Aranguren, Capas, Tarlac, Philippines, was built by the Philippine government to memorialize Allied soldiers who died at Camp O'Donnell at the end of Bataan Death March during the Second World War. And now, the second tourist attraction in Tarlac is the Anzap Twin Falls. The Anzap Twin Falls is one of the most tourist spots in Tarlac, located at Barangay Bigbiga, Mayantok. It is 200 feet waterfall in which the volume of the water varies depending on the season. The area is surrounded by lush greenery and fountains. Most of the trips going to the falls may require overnight camping for beginners. The journey is not that difficult and you will pass through a river and a few challenging trails. Some sites give a beautiful view of the mountains and rivers, which are good at resting spots. Next is the Nambalan River. Nambalan River is located in Mayantok, Tarlac, one of the towns in the northwest of Tarlac province. Nambalan River in Mayantok, Tarlac is where you can find and discover paradise of Tarlac. The water of Nambalan River are crystal clear, which is why it will be hard for you to resist taking a dip. If you are looking for a place to cool off and enjoy peace and quiet, head over to the Nambalan River in Mayantok, Tarlac, the summer capital of Tarlac. And now, tourists, we are going to the Tarlac Ecotourism Park. With an elevation of 308 meters above sea level, the newly developed area in Sitio Padlana and the Saplan Village has been dubbed by Governor Jose Yap as the Tarlac Ecotourism Park. The park home Dipterocarp trees is situated near the legendary Bueno hot springs of Capas and the scenic Baag waterfalls. So now, tourists, this is the reminders you need to know if you're going to the giant nest of Tarlac Ecotourism Park. First is no jumping on or from the deck. Second, maximum of 2 persons allowed to climb at the same time. Third, climb at your own risk. It is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. 4. No smoking, vaping, or vandalism. 5. Ask for assistance before climbing. 6. Eating and drinking in the area are not allowed. 7. The management will not liable for any loss or damage of your property. 8. Respect one another. Take turns in picture taking. 9. Wear a mask. Observe social distancing. And 10. Be responsible. Any damage in the area will be charged to the person accountable. And lastly, tourists, for the tourist attraction of Tarlac is the Tarlac Recreational Park. The 78-hectare Tarlac Recreational Park also has an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a lagoon for kayaking, an excellent biking trail, a zip line, and an airsoft ground. The Tarlac Recreational Park, also known as Jose V. Yap Sports and Recreational Complex, which is located in San Jose, is a 78-hectare property. It is a recreational complex that offers a wide range of sports and outdoor activities. And now, tourists, these are the best pasalubong ideas in Tarlac. The first is Binalay Grilled Suman. Second, the dried kamyas. Third, the mango vinegar. Fourth, the water lily bag. And fifth, the leche flan in an egg. So, tourists, that are the famous attraction in the province of Pampanga and Tarlac. I hope you enjoy and fun for our tour guiding. Okay, tourists, we are headed to our last province destination, the Zambales province. So sit back and relax.
Okay, tourists, we have just arrived to our destination, the Zambales province.
Zambales is blessed with pristine attractions for sun worshipper because of its location in the western shores of Luzon, along the West Philippine Sea. It is home to many coves and islands like Anawangin Cove, Nagsasak Cove, Potipot Island, and Capones Island, to name a few. Zambales is also where you can find another top destination in the North Subic. The active stratovolcano Mount Pinatubo summit and Crater Lake also lies in the Botolan area of Zambales. Zambales is also known to be a weekend getaway destination for city dwellers, so there are numerous accommodation types situated around the area of hotels, resorts, to private houses, for rent for every budget. So tourists, are you ready to explore the first famous attraction in Zambales? Okay, need to be ready. So here is tour guide Poby and Isaiah to tour you along some tourist destinations in Zambales province.
Hello, tourists! We have just arrived to our first tourist destination here in the Ramon Magsaysay Ancestral House. Ramon Magsaysay Ancestral House. It is an ancestral house. It's considered a remarkable historical site that can be found in Zambales province, and it is open to everyone who wants to see the old house of Magsaysay, showcasing the old structure design with a two-story building. The house was owned by the late Philippine President Ramon Magsaysay, the 7th President of the Philippines, but it is now owned, managed, and maintained by the local government. Inside the house are some of the personal things about the former president, such as clothes, books, furniture, appliances, pictures, and medals are well presented and decorated. Okay, tourists, for our second tourist destination, let's go to Casa San Miguel. Okay, tourists, we have just arrived to Casa San Miguel. Casa San Miguel. The Casa San Miguel is a center for the arts in San Miguel. Casa is a community-based art center that has been devoted to a fishing village in Zambales since 1993. Where environmental disasters, economic opportunities, and technological inventions have drastically transformed a once humble village of simple huts into a proud village of San Miguel. Casa, also known as Creative Alternatives for Social Actions, was opened in 1993 to give back to the community of Panduquet and to nurture its children by giving a healthy learning environment and teaching them art, education, and production. Okay, tourists, for the third and last tourist destination, here is tour guide Isaiah to tour you.
Okay, tourists, we are now headed to our third destination, the Capones Island. Okay, tourists, we just arrived to our third destination, the Capones Island. Capones Island is also known as Gran Capon or Capon Grande Island. In Spanish, Isla de Capon Grande. It's a small island approximately at 1.9 kilometers or 1.2 mi long by 0. kilometers 0.25 mi wide at its widest point, lying at some 3.8 kilometers at 2.4 mi off the coast of the province of Zambales on western Luzon Island in the Philippines. It is the largest of the Capones Island, Islotes de los Capones, a group of 3 small islands which also includes nearby Camera Island and another islet connected to it by a sandbar. The island is administratively part of Barangay Pundakit of Zambales, Municipality of San Antonio. The island is characterized by huge rock formations and cliffs surrounding white sand and coral beaches. Also, the best time to visit Capones Island is during the dry season, March to May, so your boat won't have a hard time bringing you to the island. The sea is also calmer during the said months, so you can enjoy swimming. Okay, tourists, we are now going to our next and last destination, the Ocean Adventure. Okay, tourists, we just arrived to our last destination here in Ocean Adventure. Ocean Adventure. The Ocean Adventure is the first open water marine theme park in Southeast Asia. It is composed of a team of environmentalists and conservationists who encourage others to take an active role in protecting marine and wildlife. If you've always wanted to swim with dolphins and get up close and personal with sea lions, there's one place in Subic Bay that you should definitely visit. Ocean Adventure is the first open water marine theme park in Southeast Asia and offers an unforgettable experience for the entire family. Imagine a day full of adventure, forming close encounters with cute marine animals to educational show about our ocean and environment. It's definitely something you wouldn't want to miss.
So tourists, this will be the end of our tour for today.
We hope that you enjoyed and have fun on our trip today in Central Luzon.
Again, in behalf of MRP Travel and Tours, I am Phoebe Regalado, and together with my tour guides, we would like to say
Thank you,
Thank you,
tourists.
tourists.
Maraming
Maraming
salamat
salamat po.
po.